What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron coming at you with another video. On this episode of Free&Gay, we're gonna talk about another kind of like, it's not necessarily boxed into just gay people. It's just one of those segments of like, you know, hey, gay people are just like anybody else. They're just titled gay. But it's why did I air quote that? Wow. Anyway, I'm trying to say, you know, it doesn't matter. We're just like every other person. We just happen to be gay. So we go through things that everybody else goes through. So one of those things I was thinking about, the topic just came to mind. God was like running out of time. And running out of time can be taken in so many ways. And on one level of, yeah, I gotta do that. On one level of running out of time, it's like, one level of running out of time is like maybe you gotta reach a certain deadline, or maybe you feel like your goals need to be fulfilled at this certain point in your life, and you know, like there's a checkpoint. Or running out of time could be you transitioning from one area of your life to another, you know, almost like you're reaching a new goal, you're reaching a new checkpoint, God is like pulling you up basically in life. And it's like that's a part of running out of time, because you're running out of your existence or your presence in your old space. Now you're coming into this new space. And then I was thinking the other thing is like, I'm trying to think of another form of running out of time could just be, you know, the shifting of options. Like, okay, if you chose this option, it would have led you down this path, or this option would have led you down that path. And it's like there's a timer, you know, for you to jump in the way. Almost like, you seen like those movies, like the mommy movies, like you go in those tombs and like there's those big scythe looking things that like swing back and forth to keep you from getting to the treasure. And like you have to time the jump just right to pass over to get to the treasure, or to get out of the booby trap, or whatever you want to think about it. So it's like the same type of thing about like timing the jump for your option. What do you want to do? The only difference is like, you know, if you had like a path to choose, like, you know, if you had like 3 different paths and they all had like sights on things. But anyway, you just know that this path, or you don't even know where the path leads you. It's just, it could be a destiny thing, you know. I say all of that to say, like, I feel like running out of time in general makes a person feel pressured in a way that can be detrimental if gone unchecked. So like, feeling like you're running out of time in any one of those scenarios I just described can make you feel like not just okay, when I mean detrimental, I mean like it can make you feel like you're a failure in some regard, or like you're not talented, or you're incapable of achieving the goal that you want to do, or maybe you just feel less motivated to accomplish whatever goal you set forth. You know, I feel like when you don't have all your goals accomplished, you just feel like you're running out of time. So, like I was saying, running out of time puts pressure on me, for instance, when I'm making decisions, you know, even small decisions throughout the day, like, should I do this, should I go, like, say I got invited to a business event, you know, or I'm deciding should I go there versus this other business event, or even family event, you know. You'd be surprised how much business you can leave in family. But not even just that, just wanting to spend time with your family. And like, you just feel like every decision that you make is like important, and you think about it, and it's like whenever you, I guess it's just this the crazy part about things running out of time is that you never knew how you was gonna get something done in the first place, or you had a plan and then life ended up coming in the way, and then you're in a space where you don't know what's going on. You know where you want to be, and you're trying to make a move towards it, but you don't necessarily know what direction to go. You're just making moves in all directions, which kind of feels like you're not going anywhere. You're just doing a little here, a little there, a little everywhere. So it just kind of feels like what, instead of putting all your focus into the area that you know will propel you to success, and yet, or to wherever you want to be in life, and yet, you know, you feel this pressure, and you just want to feel free in a way, you know. I guess that's how I'm describing like running out of time. Like running out of time just feels like you don't know if you are on the right track, but you believe that. I guess it just comes back to you having to believe that God is literally with you. You have to believe it. You have to believe God is with you, because you can't keep up with it. Everything I just described sounds super confusing. I know what I just said, but it's still, just to get to the answer, sounded like I had to go through a hop, a skip, and a jump, and a mile run, and some burpees, and you know, it was just like, when all I have to do is just literally trust that God is with me, because I don't know how to manage all of this stuff. You know, I'm putting a little here, a little there, a little everywhere, and then I just ask God to multiply whatever I invest in. You know, like, because it's hard trying to make these YouTube videos. It's hard trying to move forward in school. It's hard trying to, you know, juggle with work and what you got going on with your family and life and da 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 and friends and da 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 and coworkers and da and just extra. It's just life, and it's just like you keep feeling like, I hope I'm making the right decisions. And even especially on my lazy days, when those days where I just feel like chilling after, and I don't get me wrong, it ain't like I didn't work hard, but like that's the problem. I be feeling like I give in to me being tired after I work too hard, instead of just pushing even harder like I used to do. And I feel like it's because I feel a little unmotivated because I don't know where I'm going. Plus I have the pressure of running out of time. So it's just, I be feeling like, what's really good? Like, is this the right one, or is that the right one? And I have to just faithfully move in all of the places. Hoping that one day God will reveal the one He chose to bless, if not all of them. And but it's hard. I feel like I'm dragging. Like each day, I think I got it. The next day, I don't have it. The day after that, I have it. 2 days later, I still don't have it. And then again, I have it the following week. And then, you know, and I feel like I'm in between all those gap times. I feel like I'm wasting time. And then I guess the question is like, okay, so why do you still waste time? And I'm like, because I'm scared, I guess, and I don't even know why. Like, or not even that I'm scared, more so like I be having a roadblock, because I don't know, like I go through what I go through, and then I like leave it in my head, and I don't be knowing what other people really need to talk about. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. About like what you feel about running out of time, and if this video helps, and if there are other topics that you want me to talk about that could be useful or helpful. You know, something that you know is just something that makes you want to think, or just bothers you, or you're really curious about, or you know, you just wanted to explore your mind on that. I'm with it. You know, just let me know. Y'all, I think even though we feel like God said ended on a positive note, even though we feel like we're running out of time when it comes to the way we move in life, we ultimately will be on God's time, because He had it set for us to start and end at a specific time, to get all of our gifts, to get all of the storms that come about in our life, to get all of the maintenance seasons in our life, and the coming and going of different people, and different opportunities, and different exchanges, and different ups and downs, and hills and valleys of life. All of that is already preset, so you're in the right path. Just keep seeking Him, and you'll continue to stay on path. I promise you, you will. And I think that's the one thing that might be hard to remember at times, just because it feels like your reality feels like you can be by yourself a lot of times, but in truth, you're never by yourself. In truth, there's always God looking over you. There's always God shining His face down upon you, and there's always Him leading you a new way, a new adventure, a new opportunity, one that brings you to a higher level of glory. You know what I'm saying? More responsibility, of course, but at least a higher level of glory, of standards, of living, of gifts, and relationships, and like I said, opportunities. And you know, God is wanting to give you exceedingly and abundantly, and as long as you can believe that outside of your circumstances, He will propel you on time to where you need to go. He will accelerate, decelerate, whatever He needs to do to get you there on time, where you're ready and everybody else around you is ready, and everything is in place and ready for you, because it's been set and primed to be ready for you. That is exactly the gift of His grace when it comes to the subject of feeling like you're running out of time. Truth. Alright, on that note, feel really good that we did this video. Let me know what y'all think, and y'all have a blessed day. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to y'all later.
Should I assume you didn't mean it like that? Or should I assume you